My parents couldn't pull out in time, so they had me. Now they decided to try again and pulled out of my childhood. When I, 16M, was 5, my mom, 34F, had an affair and left me and my dad, 35M, for a wealthier man. For 2 years, I only saw my mom like 4 or 5 times. Then she disappeared and didn't contact us again. I think my dad thought it was too much responsibility for him or was angry at my mom. Somehow, he wanted to take away everything that reminded him of her, so he sent me to live with my maternal aunt. I only saw him like 2 or 3 times a month after that, and we'd only see each other for half an hour or so. Unfortunately, my aunt passed away due to cancer last year. I thought my dad would take me in, but apparently he's too busy with his new family, wife and kids and all. My grandma wanted to take me in, but then my egg donor came out of the blue. When she came to take me, it was the first time I had seen her in 9 years. It felt weird and unpleasant that she hugged and kissed me as if nothing had happened in those 9 years. She married the man she left us for, and they now have 3 kids, 10M, 8F, and 7F. I've been living with them for 6 months now, and I spend most of my time in my room. We rarely speak. She tries to talk to me, but I ignore her and her husband. They try to include me in activities, but it's disheartening to see them play the perfect family when I missed everything as a child. I don't really like them. Her husband tries to make me call him dad. He tries to spend time with me and talk to me. He knows I love tennis, so he learned about it and enrolled me in tennis lessons. He wants to talk about it every time he sees me and even suggests taking me to some matches. He introduces me as his son, but I hate it. All I see is the guy who stole my mom from me when I needed her the most. It happened yesterday when he asked me to go with him to the grocery store. While meeting a friend of his who hadn't seen me in any family photos, he asked about me. My mom's husband said, "He's my firstborn. You didn't know about him because he was living with a sister of my wife's." I didn't make a scene there, but when we got out, I told him to never say he's my father. He's just a home wrecker who stole my mom. We got home, and he told my mom. Then my mom, almost crying, said, "You hate us that much, don't you?" So I said, "Of course, you left me, and now you want to act like nothing happened by playing the happy family. To be honest, I can't wait to turn 18 and leave, and I'm not sure if I ever want to see you again." She started crying, and her husband comforted her. I just went to my room. They tried to talk to me, but I ignored them. I told a friend of mine about this, and he says I'm the one in the wrong. Update 1. My mom and stepdad have been so apologetic. They try to talk to me, but I ignore them. I know it makes me sound terrible, but I can't. I've tried to look at them differently since I posted here for the first time, but I can't, and heaven knows I've tried. I want to try therapy, and I let my mom know about it again, but her husband keeps insisting that we must go together for some family therapy. I don't really want him there because I don't see the point of it. So, I'm going to do what somebody suggested. I told him that I'll do the therapy with him, and once we're there, I'll tell the therapist that I don't feel comfortable with him there. Maybe that'll work. I don't even know if this is moral or fair, but I don't know what else to do since he has refused to let me go by myself. He already booked the appointment. It's this Tuesday at 3 p.m. Update 2. I'm doing a little better. Therapy sessions are just the therapist and me, except for the first one in which my mom's husband was present because he wanted to tell me something important. Anyway, I'm doing better for myself. I'm stuck here, but I'll make sure this man pays for my college, and then move out anyway. He had the great idea of adopting me, and I'm like, dude, no matter how hard you try, I'll never forgive you. You'll never be my dad. The jerk bought me a car on my 17th birthday, and that's when he came up with the wonderful idea of adoption. I haven't used that damn car. My friends call me ungrateful because they wish their parents would give them a car. The only good thing about living with them is that I can have my privacy, and they respect it. Sometimes I feel sorry for him because he's trying so much to make it up to me, but then I remember all the damage he caused and the abandonment issues I have because of that. As for my mom? Well, we kind of improved our relationship. I wouldn't say I trust her, I wouldn't say I love her either, but we've had open conversations in which we spoke our hearts out. I don't buy some of her excuses, but others seem reasonable, even more now that I look back at it. We've had some therapy sessions together in which we both cried like babies. Update 3. Hi guys, I know it's been a long time since I last posted here. To be honest, I had even forgotten about this post until I saw a video on TikTok like 5 days ago. It was my original post, and some people were asking for an update, so here it is. My grandma passed away like 8 months ago. We weren't close, but it was still sad. I attended her funeral, and that's where I saw my dad for the last time. He has cut me off from his life completely, and I don't know why. I saw him at the funeral, and we even hugged. I tried calling him after that, but he didn't pick up the phone, and 2 months ago, he blocked me on everything. It's hard, it hurts, not gonna lie, but I won't beg for a relationship. He'll regret it one day to find out he rejected someone who loved him and looked up to him, someone who would have done anything for him. I'm already 18, and I'm preparing my university application to attend next year. I want to apply for an architecture program. I'm currently working as an assistant at an architecture firm, a job my stepdad got me because he's friends with one of the senior architects. They don't pay that much, but it helps me get some experience. My mom and I have improved our relationship. I wouldn't say I trust her or love her as a child should love their mom, as I still hold some resentment. However, our relationship has improved a lot. She still refuses to answer some of my questions, and I don't think she ever will, but we have made some progress. As for my stepdad, it might sound weird, and perhaps I'm just being manipulated, or this is a consequence of my traumas, but I've never felt loved by anyone like by him. I think he truly cares about me. He worries about my needs and insecurities. One day, I even told myself, so this is what a parent's love feels like. Maybe, just maybe, the lack of affection given to me by those who were supposed to love me makes me appreciate the things he does a little bit more. I need you to understand that I didn't have that growing up. My dad never called me to see if I got home or to school safe, or if I needed something, but my stepdad does. I have never said this to anyone, but I like when he calls me son. I just pretend I don't, lol. I still call him by his name, but he tells me he dreams about the day I get to call him dad. I don't think I ever will, but let's see what happens. He was against the idea of me working since he can provide, but ultimately, he doesn't have a say. He tells me I don't have to worry about rent or funds because he will cover it, but I don't think I want to be totally dependent for 5 years. So, that's pretty much everything. I don't know if this is the update you were waiting for, since some of you wanted me to run the second I turned 18, but I still need to figure things out and be capable of affording a place on my own.